Gold and silver started off the week with a little drop but now have recovered completely and are trading in green, while oil and gas again staying in green here. Now oil trading above 61 mark here and natural gas above 4.1. If you talk about the indices give a very strong bullish opening today. We have seen the Nasdaq, the Dow both staying with a gap up, and likewise the bullishness prevailed in Germany 40 and FTSE 100. So what to expect now from these 8 instruments? With the Asia and Europe session, where to enter, where to exit, how to profit, we're gonna see here with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Watch that as well. This is the only channel to deliver twice a day updates on these instruments. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we'll look into gold and silver, followed with oil and gas, and lastly, the US and UK indices. Watch till the end. What's happening with gold here? See, after dropping here all the way towards 3880 levels, the rise, the retracement, higher lows. Remember here, higher lows, then slightly higher highs, and now again it is trying to form a flag here. I'll wait for gold to trade now above 40-20, 40-40 zone. This is a crucial zone for gold, and once it stays above this, we can expect bullishness to prevail. So 40-20, 40-40 zone is what you should watch out for. In fact, you can buy at 40-10 itself, but then be careful in between 40-20, 40-40. This is the most crucial zone for the day. Beyond this, bullishness will prevail, and then in fact the possibility of 40-80, 84 and 4100 will increase. But right now, too early to jump onto that conclusion. You can see the moving average is crossing over, good sign, supportive for bulls here, but these have become a resistance as well. So yes, you can initiate a buy at 4010, but then be little cautious. Stochastic rising, the MACD, look at this retracement trying to converge crossover. This might lead to a reversal here. RSI rising as well. On the 2 hour, similar observation here. See the rise, the retracement forming a nice flag. Once it comes out of this flag, more bullishness should prevail, and that is a 40-20, 40-40 zone will be a very critical zone for gold. Beyond this, more bullishness should be seen. Moving average is trying to converge here. Stochastic rising, the MACD again right now it is trading bearish after a brief crossover. Let's wait for it to crossover again on the buy side, but right now it is staying bearish. RSI rising, supportive for further bullishness. On the 3-hour charts, and you see on the 3-hour chart, look at the preceding candle. After delivering a gap down, it has moved lower all the way towards 39, 62, 65 zone, and look what a recovery it has posted here. Now since the recovery, look at the 5 and 20 period moving average. Now this is going to be a good support. So on the downside, now what you have to do, you have to wait for 39.90 and 39.80 zone to be taken. This is the crucial support zone. Once it trades below 39.90, 39.80, then we can expect lower lows. Lower lows means the possibility of price breaching below 39.60, 39.50 levels will be high, and if at all you see gold trading below 39.50 levels, stay short for possible move towards 39.20 and lower levels. So that will become the possible, because see right now this is under retracement, and once it breaks out below 39.50 and 39.20 mark, this may lead to a greater down move here. Stochastic rising, the MACD is in green, the RSI is rising, signs are supportive for further bullishness. On the 4-hour charts, when you similar is the observation here. Yes, it's a nice flag formation. Let it come out of this flag. We have to wait and we have to watch out how it behaves at around 40-20, 40-40 zone. This should be a crucial resistance mark which it has to trade above in order to confirm a possible breakout here, and this could in fact take the prices higher. What we are looking at, see, it is possible that gold prices might move to double top here, that is 4160, before showing any weakness. Stochastic has taken a dip, the MACD rising, the RSI rising. Coming to daily, now see on the daily charts what has happened. You can see the bearishness getting diminished here, then it has found the support from 50 period, and with the support we have seen a good bullish candle here. Now since the bullish candle, we have seen couple of retracement candles with lower lows and trying to bounce back now. And yes, the way it might move above the 20 period moving average, it is a supportive sign here, and possibly once it starts to move upwards and trade beyond 40-20, the possibility of 40-40 will increase, and then in fact you can expect a similar size of candle. The size of the candle here was very very strong, very very bullish, almost $100 move here. So if it delivers similar size of candle, remember from 39.80 the price could move towards 40-40, 40-60, 64, 40-80, 84, and beyond this more bullishness should be seen. If you look at the stochastic, this is rising. The MACD has crossed over here, and since then we have seen bearishness prevailing here. So in the long term, still I am seeing bearishness, but right now it might try to retrace a little. But let's wait for 40, 20, 40, 40 zone. How it behaves there is going to remain critical. RSI is staying flat. So considering this, now where you should take a trade. And before I give you the trading levels here, if you're willing to learn this art of trading, be a part of my mentorship batch. 35th batch dates are announced. Register yourself now. Reach out to me for queries. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. In this batch, you will get to learn all the tools, techniques, and strategies with the help of which you can identify profitable trades with ease and trade profitably. Else, you can also be part of my signals channel on Telegram where trading as per the signals also you can benefit. Connect with me for any of your queries, and those looking forward to a trusted partner which offers you a stress-free account, lowest spreads, no hidden charges, easier transactions, and easier withdrawals from across the globe. You can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now, first is where you should buy. I will recommend you to buy at 4010 itself. Expect it to move towards 40 2024. This is the first target zone, and then you can expect a move towards 40 38 40. This is the next resistance. If at all prices stays above this, stay bullish for 40 52, 40 64, and then I'll be looking forward to 40 80 84, the next crucial milestone, and beyond this 4100. It is possible. $100 move cannot be denied. But yes, right now I'll say the most crucial zone today is going to be somewhere here at around 40 20 24 and 38 40, and beyond this 40 80 84. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry because see, I'll still say long term there is still bearishness, lot much of bearishness here in gold prices, but I'll wait for it to break below the crucial milestones. To I will only recommend a sell if you see it is staying below 39.98. But remember, till 39.80 today, you should not be treating this as bearish. First support zone should be at around 39.90, and then you can expect 39 78 80. Once this is taken, you can expect slight bearishness to prevail, and then I'll be looking forward to 39 60 64. And once, see, this zone here is going to remain crucial because below this what lies ahead is 39.40, and in fact 3900 levels very very soon. Below 3900, greater downfall should be seen towards 38 40 50 mark here. I do not expect such a great move today, but yes, if at all it trades below 39.40 zone, certainly the bearishness will get stronger here. Trade accordingly. Let's move to silver. Now silver here on the hourly chart, see, only worry point here is the double top it is created at 49 40 mark here. This is a good resistance zone, and you can also notice it is still staying in this bullish channel here. See, rise retracement, trying to break out, trying to bounce back. So once it starts to move above 49, bullishness will prevail here, and then we can expect it to rise all the way towards 49.30 49 50 zone. This is the crucial milestone which it has to trade above. Once it trades above 49.30 49.50, the next targets are going to be all the way towards $50 levels here. See what has happened here. Yes, after a good drop it is trying to break out, staying above 49. You can certainly stay with the buys. Stochastic rising, the MACD is bearish, trying to converge crossover for a rise. RSI rising here. On the 2-hour charts, and you see similar is the observation. Notice it has formed a very good base, trying to break out here, and a possible move beyond 49 and 49.50 levels certainly be a good indication for a greater rally ahead. Moving averages crossing over here is a good sign for the bulls, and the support it is getting from 20-50 period moving average is also a good sign for the bulls. Stochastic rising, the MACD is bearish here. This is important. The MACD here on the 2-hour charts has turned bearish, but I'll wait for a crossover. If at all it does show crossover, it can mean a reversal. RSI trying to bounce back. Coming to 3-hour chart, similar observation. Look at the crossover here. Look at the support here. With this is support, price trying to take a direction. As and how it trades beyond 49, more bullishness, and beyond 49.50 levels, a rise can be seen. Else, divide this from here, you can see a double top, a drop below 47. First, it has to trade below 48, then below 47.40. If these levels are taken, you can expect a reversal, complete reversal, and then greater drop should be seen. Stochastic rising, the MACD has crossed over, almost staying flat, RSI flat. On the 4-hour chart, similar observation here. Notice the support it is getting from 20 period with that first greener candle. I'll wait for the next one. With the next one, if you see the price staying above 49, you can expect more bullishness from there. And then what could happen? We can see it's scaling towards higher highs, which means 49.50 and $50 zone. Yes, the stochastic trying to bounce back, the MACD in green, the RSI rising here. Coming today, On the daily chart, support from 5 period, resistance from 20 period, let it just stay above this, and then possibly you can expect a similar size of candle, specifically beyond 49.50 is where we can look forward to a move towards $50 zone. But the day has just started, there can be lot much of swings here. And yes, bearishness today is specifically below 48, where you can expect it to completely reverse and take a huge. Yes, the stochastic at the top, the MACD is still bearish, the RSI flat. So looking at this, what you can do, I will recommend a buy at 49. Expect 49.30, 49.55. If this is taken, stay bullish for 50. Once 50 is taken, you can stay bullish for 50.40. And I do not expect a move beyond 50.40 at least today. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 48.40. Too far, but yes, that is a safer entry. Below 48.40, you can expect a move towards 48. And once it trades below 48, expect 47.40 as the next targets, below which you can expect a good move towards 47 and 46 levels as well very soon, if not today. Let's see, the direction it takes today might prevail, might remain for next couple of sessions as well. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Now let's move to crude oil. Crude oil started off with a little gap up, finding it difficult to trade beyond the next milestone at 61.2, 61.4. It is trying to stay in a zone, but remember, it has stayed enough bearish. It has formed a good base here at around 59.6, 59.4. With this as support, it is trying to rise. Now see the move here, rise, retracement, the rise, retracement again, now trying to stay bullish. Now only bearishness today is if you see oil trading below 60.4, 60 and 59.6, 59.4. If these three levels are taken, it's a reversal, and then you can expect a drop. Else what is happening after a good drop here, it is stabilized, and now possibly it can give you a breakout. But again, the most important milestones for oil on the upside is at 62 and 62.6 levels. As long as it stays below this levels, you should not be treating this as bullish. Moving average is trading bullish here, while the stochastic looking downwards. The MACD is still bullish and the RSI is flat. So mixed indication here. Now look at 2-hour charts. Similarly, on the 2-hour charts, a good support is created. See, the stronger the support, the difficulty to break down will be also high, because see, it has formed a definitely good support at around this zone. So this is the only zone, that is 59.4, 59.6, which it has to break below in order to confirm further downside. Right now, I'll say a slight retracement is possible, but complete reversal appears difficult. Moving averages crossed over, prices can come down towards here before bouncing back. Stochastic rising, the MACD rising, the RSI flat. On the 3-hour, similar observation here on the 3-hour charts here. Look at this. This is how it has been trading. Any move beyond 61.4, 61.6 will be a good indication for 62 and 62.5, 62.6, beyond which sky is the limit here. Yes, the stochastic is rising here, the MACD is rising, while the RSI is almost staying flat. And the observation on the 4-hour charts is also same. See, only also notice another point here is the Bollinger Bands, which is narrowed now. These are on the expansion mode, and now once it starts to move upwards, it will put pressure on the bands to expand, and then this might deliver a stronger move. So right now I can say we have to wait for a breakout either below the support zones or above the resistance zone in order to confirm a direction today. Yes, the stochastic is rising here. The MACD has also crossed over, supportive for further rise. RSI is placed comfortably. And if you see the daily, on the daily charts, notice here after a good support, it is taken from the Bollinger Bands and 20 period. It is trying to bounce back, and now after giving a gap down, so there is a possibility that it can fill the gap here and then in fact reverse. So I'll wait for today's move, and yes, definitely a double top here is something which you should watch out for. That is towards 62.4, 62.6. So at least this zone has become critical here now for oil to break out of. Also notice we have discussed this, divide this from here, and here you can see symmetry prevailing, and now once it gives you a breakout, this might deliver a move towards 65 and 66 as well. Stochastic, MACD, RSI both are showing a rise here. So looking at, see, buying today should be above 61.5. This will increase the possibility of a move towards 62, 62, 62.4, 62.6. These are going to be the most critical resistances which oil has to break beyond, because what lies ahead of this is 63.3, 64, and then in fact 66 very soon. While on the downside, because see, it has started with a gap up, it can fill the gap here on the downside. The possible selling end should be below 60.6. Expect 60.3, 60, 59.7, and then 59.4. Only and only if it trades below this, you can say now the bears are back and you can just stay with the sells here. we can expect 58.6, 57.8, and then a greater drop should follow from there. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Now let's move to natural gas. And before we proceed to natural gas, see if you're willing to learn this art of trading, be a part of my mentorship batch. Do not miss to join this batch and equip yourself with all the tools, techniques, and strategies. Else, you can also be part of my signals channel on Telegram, where trading as per the signals also you can profit. And do not miss to join the recommended broker and enjoy your trading experience. Now, natural gas on the hourly chart. See, after a good gap up here, first thing, it has moved all the way towards 4.25, the next milestone. Notice now the 5 period is definitely offering it a support, and then the most crucial support is at around 4.1 and 4.05 zone. This is the most crucial support for natural gas to trade below. If at all gas trades below this zone, you can expect more bearishness to fall. Moving averages are trading bullish here. Stochastic has taken a dip while the MACD is right now trading with moderate bearishness since the crossover. RSI almost flat. On the 2 hour, similar observation here. The support from 5 period is. Let's see if it trades below 4.14. You can take a sell for 4.1, 4.07, 4.04 levels as the next, and then 4 should appear. So 4 till 4, I will say very good supports are existent for natural gas. Stochastic has taken a dip. MACD trying to converge crossover for a sell. RSI is coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to 3-hour charts, similar observation here on the 3-hour charts, a rise, a retracement support from 5 period. If at all now you see gas trading beyond 4.2, you can buy. But then 4.2, 4.25 is what you should watch out for. And then beyond this, we are looking at 4.4. Notice here, notice the move, rise, retracement, then a greater rise, then retracement. So it is still staying bullish here and it is delivering this good wave. The highs for this wave is at around 4.6 levels here. Stock ISC comfortably placed, the MACD rising, the RSI is at the top here. And when you see the 4-hour, on the 4-hour chart, similar observation, the support from 5 period getting stronger. I'll wait for the next move. A move beyond 4.2, 4.5 will be a very good indication for further rise. And a drop below 4 is the confirmation of further bearishness here. But ideal bearishness is when you see gas trading below 3.8 levels. Stock ISC has taken the moving average is crossing over here at the bottom. It is trading with moderate bullishness. The RSI is overbought here. Now coming to the daily charts, when you see the daily charts here, rise, retracement, and then you can see with the retracement towards 20 period, we have seen a good breakout. Now it is very crucial for gas to come out of this zone and staying beyond 4.25 today. We will confirm the next move possibly towards 4.5, 4.6 levels very soon. And in fact, then 5 cannot be denied. Let's wait for the move today. Also notice the move here, the bigger bullish candle is swing here. Now starting off with the drop, I'll wait for the next candle here. It can again take it to the highs. Be watchful. Stochastic rising, the MACD is still divergent and bullish, the RSI rising here. So looking at this, what you can do. Now one thing is clear. If you see it staying above 4.2, you can buy, but this is going to be crucial as long as 4.25 is not taken. So now this zone has become a hurdle. Beyond this, I will be looking for 4.3, 4.4 and in fact 4.5 levels very soon. And remember, this time gas staying above 4.5. In the next few weeks, you can see it staying above 5 as well. Let's see, the direction it takes now is going to remain crucial. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 4.14. Expect 4.11 levels, very good support. Then 4.07 the next, and then 4.04. 4. It is only and only if it now trades below 4, you can say now the bears are back, and then we can expect 3.94, 3.88 and 3.8. Till 3.8, I will not treat natural gas as bearish for the near term. Beyond 3 point, as long as it respects 3.8, we can stay bullish. We can expect a stronger rise from here. So take your trades and positions accordingly. And now let's move to indices. In indices, when you look at Nasdaq 100, see what's happening here. You can find a good resistance here at 26,100. What is we had seen here is a good drop, then a retracement. Moving average is crossing over here again. Slightly a bearish sign here. If you see now Tech 100 trading about 26,000, that is a good entry point for us. But till 26,100, it's riskier. 26,100, 140, 150, and 26,200. Till here, it's riskier. Also notice why see it is also delivering slightly higher highs and higher lows. It is possible that it can show you a bump like this, show you a rise like this, possibly towards 26,200 before it takes a direction. So right now it is under a retracement. I'll not say it is turning bearish, I'll not either confirm it as bullish, because see there are greater resistances available for tech 100 till 26,100 levels here. Stochastic at the top, the MACD here, since the bottoming, it is now crossing over here for a buy. This is a supportive sign for further rise. RSI flat. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour chart, similar observation here, though on the 2 hour charts you can also see a slight reversal sign, and this is possible that it can try to fill the gap at least for the day, but 25,800 is the first support, and if at all it trades below 25,800, you can see bearishness prevailing here. Now when you talk about gaps, see there are a lot much of gaps available here. Look at this 25,400 to 25,600. That is one gap it has to yet fill, and then there is a bigger gap here at 24,000, 24,400 levels. So it might take a little time before it does so, but yes, it might do this soon. Right now I'll not say that it is going to happen today, and possibility, but yes, once it starts to break down, more bearishness should prevail. However, right now too early to jump onto that. Stochastic rising, the MACD is stayed bearish, waiting for a crossover here. The RSI is flat, so it appears the possibility of a retracement cannot be denied, but let's watch out more. See the 3 hour chart, the drop here, the retracement, the drop here, the retracement. So yes, lower high and a flat base. So it is very crucial for Nasdaq 100 to trade below 25,800 in order to confirm further bearishness, and then we can expect it to fill the gap here soon. Stochastic trying to rise, the MACD is still staying bearish, the RSI flat here. On the 4 hour, similar observation here on the 4 hour chart. See a gap up here, a bullish candle, a swing candle. I'll wait for the next candle, and if you see it is staying above 26,000, it might show further bullishness, but ideally till 26,100 today you should not be treating this as bullish. And then beyond this, what could happen, we can see it moving towards the highs here, that is 26,200 before it takes the hit here. If you look at the stochastic, this is flat, trying to bounce back, while the MACD is trading bearish since the crossover at the top. And if you look at RSI, this is almost comfortably placed. Coming to the daily, on the daily charts, what has happened, look at this move. Since showing a reversal, we have seen the price is taking a dip here, but see the support it is getting from the 5 period is getting stronger as well. Also higher lows are seen, so it has to come out of this consolidation zone. This means the tech 100 has to trade now below 25,800, 25,600 zone, below which a move towards 25,400, because see too much of divergence of the price from 20 period can always leads to a convergence towards the 20 period here, but I'll wait for it to trade below the critical support zones here. If you see the stochastic, this has already taken a dip. The MACD though has seen a good rise, it is trying to converge, but it is still scope for further highs here. RSI is comfortably placed. So considering first where you should buy, I will only recommend you to buy 25,980 levels, expect 26,028 and then 26,080. If these levels are taken, we can expect a move towards 26,140, 26,200, and beyond 26,200 it is going to fly high. I do not expect such a move that it is going to break beyond 26,200 today, but yes, these are markets, and then 26,250, 26,400 should be there. But I think it is going to get difficult for Tech 100 to do so, at least today. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 25,910 levels, expect 25,860, 870, and if this is taken, then 25,800. Below 25,800 is where real bearishness will be seen, and then 25,720, 25,600, ultimately 25,400 should be there. Now remember, the bullishness or the bull's case here in Tech 100 is only and only if it trades about 26,200. Till the time it is possible that see, first of all, yes, it can show you a little rise today, it can stay in the retracement zone, but also in the near future we might see a reversal here as well. So this is something you should be watchful of. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to Dow Jones. So if you look at US 30, after giving a slight gap up, see it is struggling here, and also a double top is seen. So very crucial now for US 30 to trade beyond 47,720 levels. Yes, if you see it is staying beyond 47,720, that's a good entry point for us to take a buy position. Moving averages are now trying to look upwards, suggestive of slight bullishness. Also notice it is trying to come out of this consolidation. So bearishness is only below 47,500. That is very clear here. Stochastic at the top trying to trade bearish, while the MACD since is staying bearish now has crossed over, and this suggests more bullishness ahead. RSI flat. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour charts, only worry point here is after a rise here it is showing a reversal sign, and now first bearish candle. So in fact if you see it is staying below 47,600, stay with the sells here. Expect a possible move towards 47,500, and this time if you see US 30 trading below 47,500, this might confirm price moving towards lower lows. Lower lows means 47,200 can be expected here. Stochastic rising, MACD has crossed over, this is a bullish sign here, and the RSI is flat. Coming to 3 hour, on the 3 hour charts you can see greener candle retracement, trying to find some support at around 47,600, trading below which it might try to fill the gap all the way towards 47,500, and if it does trade below 47,500, the bears might try to take over from there. Stochastic rising, the MACD has retraced, waiting for it to cross over. RSI flat here. On the 4 hour chart, similar observation. Now notice on the 4 hour charts, support is coming in at around 47,500. This is very crucial for US 30 to break below. Once it trades below this, you can say now we can look forward to a greater drop. Else, right now, after forming the support, we can in fact expect a bounce back all the way towards 48,000 levels. Stochastic rising, the MACD is still bearish here, RSI flat. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, another way to look at it is see slight retracement, a bounce back today, and now once you see it is staying beyond 47,720, stay bullish for 47,800 and in fact 48,000. Remember slight retracement, and if it bounces back from here, we can expect it to move towards 48,400 and higher levels. The moving average is crossing over here. This is a good bullish sign. Stochastic has taken a dip. The MACD is at the top, and it is not that the MACD cannot rise further, it can. RSI flat here. So looking at this, what you can do, the buying today is recommended at 47,680 levels, but then 47,720, this is the zone you should be careful of. Once it trades beyond 47,720, stay bullish for 47,800, and if it does trade beyond 47,800, I will expect 47,886 and 48,000. Beyond 48,000, I think sky is the limit on the upside, while on the downside I will recommend a selling entry at 47,600 levels itself. Below 47,600 is where slight bearishness should be seen, and then we can expect 47,500, 520 as the most crucial support here. Once this is taken, 47,400 will arrive, and it is very important for US 30 to break 47,400 in order to keep moving towards 47,200 and 47,000 levels. Below 47,000, greater drop should follow here. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Now let's move to Germany 40 and FTSE 100. DAX last week we have seen it breaching the crucial support at 24,000 and moved all the way towards 23,900, now trying to show a bounce back, again trying to get back into the support zone here. Now it is very important for DAX to trade beyond 2440, 2460 zone, and then 24,150, 160 zone. These two levels are crucial here for DAX. Notice it is stayed bearish and formed a nice channel here, and once it comes out of this channel, that is once it trades beyond 24,160, 140 zone, we can expect a greater. However, for the real bullishness, it has to trade beyond 24,400. Stochastic at the top, the MACD hitting the bottom, now crossed over for a buy, trying to rise. RSI flat. Coming to 2 hour chart, on the 2 hour chart, similar observation, see it has formed a good support here. The resistance at 24,040, 24,060 is pretty strong. So let it stay beyond 24,060, and then the bullishness is only and only if you see it is staying beyond 24,140, 160 zone, beyond which it might show complete reversal. Stochastic at the top, MACD hitting the bottom, that's crossing. This is a supportive sign for further rise. RSI flat. Coming to 3 hour, notice on the 3 hour chart the drop here, the rise here, and once it trades upwards, we can see a good bullish move here. I'll say, but till 24,150, 160, you have to be cautious, and once that is taken, you can expect a good rise, possibly all the way towards 24,400 as well. Stochastic rise, the MACD has taken a good dip, waiting for it to converge, crossover for a buy. RSI flat. On the 4 hour, similar observation here, support here coming in, then the rise. Also, this is a good support here at 23,970, 980 zone as well. So if you see it is staying below 23,970, 980 and 950, 940, this zone is very crucial. So once it trades below 940, 950, you can expect the bearishness to prevail. Else, I'll say we have to wait a while. Stochastic rising, the MACD is trading bearish, the RSI is flat here. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, it is important to note See the drop here, retracement, the drop here, retracement, the drop here, trying to stay in this moderate bearish channel. For a complete reversal, DEX has to trade above 24,400 mark. Else what's happening? See, after the drop, it is trying to retrace, and it is possible that today again, it may try to stay with couple of greener candles. So for this week, it may try to show slight bullishness. There is a strong possibility to it. Stochastic taking a dip here. The MACD is staying bearish. The RSI is flat. So looking at this, what you can do first, where you should buy, I will recommend a buy at 24.0. So I'll recommend you to buy at 24.060, expect 24.100, 140, 160. This is crucial here. And then 24.200. Beyond 24.200, I think the looking back will be difficult. We can see a greater rise in DAX, which can in fact take it towards 24.280 to 24.400 zone. On the downside, a selling at 23.970 can be taken, but then 23.940, very, very good support for the day. 23.900, the second one. If at all you see it is staying below 23,900, stay with the sell. So 23,800 and 23,710 levels. And below that, a greater correction towards 23,500 can be expected. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to FTSE 100. See, FTSE 100 after giving a gap up, trying to retrace, still higher lows here and higher highs here. So very, very important now for FTSE 100 to trade below 9720 and 9700, 9690 mark. These are crucial support levels here on the downside. Notice what is happening, the rise here, then a dip, then the rise, then the dip. So trying to consolidate here before it takes a real direction. Ideally, a move beyond 9770, 9780 is the confirmation of a complete reversal here. The stochastic has taken a hit here, while the MACD is trying to bounce back, the RSI is staying flat. On the 2-hour chart, we can see similar observation. The support from 20 and 5 period moving average is very, very strong. And thus, once it trades below 9730 itself, take a sell, but then 9720, 9700 zone is the most strongest support here, below which you can expect slight bearishness. Until 9690, 9680, you have to exercise extra caution. If you see the stochastic, this is looking downwards. The MACD has stayed bearish, waiting for it to converge crossover RSI flat. On the 3-hour chart, the observation is more or less same. See, it is also posting a reversal sign, trying to take a dip here, but I'll say till 9720 it's not yet bearish, and then below that you can expect 9700 mark, which is the greater support. 9690, the stronger one. 9680, a very good one. Till 9680, I'll say you have to exercise extra caution. Stochastic rising, MACD bearish, RSI flat here. Coming to 4-hour chart, the observation is more or less same. Only thing is the support it is getting here and higher lows here. So yes, the support levels also remain the same what we had seen on the 1H, 2H, 3H. Also look at this, it is showing the swings here. Wait for it to come out of this consolidation zone. Right now showing slight bearishness, but I'll not say that it is showing a reversal. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, one thing you should note that this could be a reversal sign. So one thing is clear, till 9770, 9780, you should not be treating this as bullish as well. Notice it has shown series of bullish candles for now. It is also consolidating with the support from 5 period. Today it has started with the highs trying to take a dip. So first red candle, second red candle can be expected, but only bearishness below 9670, 9690, 9680 zone, below which you can expect a greater dip in FTSE 100, which might take it in fact towards 9640, 9600 mark. So looking at this, first is where you should buy. I will recommend you to buy only and only if you see it is staying. See, ideally we have to wait for 9770, 9780, but since this is too far, you can buy at 9746, expect 9760, 70 and 80. Once it trades beyond 9780, close your eyes, stay bullish. 9800, 9850 should be there very, very, very soon. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 9728, expect 9720, 10, 9700, 9690 and 9680. So till here, look, every 10 points you will find a support below 9680. Stay short for 9650 and in fact 9600 mark very, very, very soon. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates. And join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session with more updates. Do watch that as well. Thank you.